Hey, it's Jill from the Morning Lounge, and the discussion this week has been summer reading, and we're getting some great recommendations from our listeners coming in, and I'll tell you about some of those in a minute. But let's just talk about reading for a moment. I feel like it's almost something of the past. You don't see people carrying around books anymore, reading books, and I always thought of it as great conversation openers when you're out and about and you see somebody reading a book, like, hey, is that a good one? Or, oh, I've read that, that's really good, right? But reading, is entertaining, and you don't really realize that while you're being entertained and taken to different worlds and experiences, you're improving your focus, you are increasing your vocabulary, you're reducing stress. I mean, I don't know about you, but I never feel guilty when I'm reading. I feel guilty if I watch too much TV. I feel guilty if I'm online for too long on Facebook scrolling. But if I'm reading a book for 2-3 hours at a time, I know I'm doing something good for myself. So anyway, this book is Where the Crawdads Sing, Delia Owens. It is terrific. You've probably heard about it. It's been on the bestseller New York Times bestseller list. My sister Pam sent me this one. Not a light read. It's heavy, but it's beautifully written and excellent. Let me get my notes for a minute. Some of the wonderful ideas that some of our listeners have sent in. Oh yeah, The Shanghai Girls by Lisa See. Now she's got a book out right now. You can't get it in the library because it's always checked out. It's called The Island of Sea Women. And so I figured, well, I can't get that one right now. I'll go back and read some of her earlier things. So Lisa See, Shanghai Girls, those are great books. What else? Oh, the one I read last summer, if you need to get caught up on your Nelson DeMille, The Cuban Affair, excellent work of fiction, as well as A Gentleman in Moscow, Amor Tolls. Now, nonfiction, I was talking with a couple of listeners. Books are a great thing to give as graduation gifts, and it's that time of year. And some of the classics, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie, The Artist's Way, Julia Cameron is another great one for any of those graduates headed off to art school, are going to be studying the arts. So anyway, some ideas. We'd love to hear from you. Any books that you would recommend, please comment and share your ideas on great books for our summer reading.